Everyone says they want respect. Few understand its price. Respect isn't handed out like samples at a store. It's extracted, paid for in difficulty, in discomfort, in hours that no one sees and days that no one claps for. If you can't endure pain, you'll never earn it. That's the truth most men avoid because it's colder than motivation and heavier than a quote on a screen. Pain is the oldest teacher. It strips away your excuses, the stories you tell yourself, the versions of you that only exist when life is easy. When the world presses a weight onto your chest, delay, rejection, fatigue, uncertainty, who are you then? The Stoics had an answer. You are what you do under pressure, not what you post, not what you plan. What you do, precisely when it would be easier not to. Our age worships comfort. We escape at the first sign of friction, then wonder why people don't take us seriously. We want respect without risk, status without scars, reputation without repetition. But people don't respect what costs you nothing. Deep down, they can tell whether you're hardened by endurance or held together by hope that no one will test you. Respect isn't about being loud. It's about surviving the quiet things that should have broken you. Consider how the Stoics lived. Marcus Aurelius didn't rule in peace and luxury. He wrote to steady his mind while dealing with war, illness, betrayal, and the slow, grinding weight of leadership. Seneca wrote about fortune turning like a wheel because he knew it. Wealth and favor one season, danger the next. Epictetus taught that some things are within your control and some are not. Words forged in a life of constraint and discipline. None of them chased applause. They endured, and because they endured, we still say their names. Pain isn't just suffering. It's signal. It tells you where you are soft, where you are sloppy, where you've let comfort seduce you into mediocrity. The sore muscles after a hard session, signal. The silence after you set a boundary, signal. The loneliness after you stop chasing shallow approval, signal. You are not being punished, you are being measured. And that measurement, how long you can carry the weight without dropping your standards, becomes the quiet proof other people sense when they decide whether to respect you. Understand this. Respect is not manufactured by words. It accrues around restraint. It grows wherever a man chooses principle over impulse. When you keep your mouth closed instead of lashing out. When you show up again instead of explaining again. When you take the long road because the short one demands a piece of your soul. People may not praise you for it, but something in them will mark you as different. That difference is the beginning of respect. The easy path is crowded. That's why it yields no status. Anyone can quit when it hurts. Anyone can talk when they're angry. Anyone can spend what they haven't earned and ask for what they haven't built. If comfort owns you, the world already defeated you. But the man who endures, who holds his line when it stings, becomes rare. Rarity is respected, not because you asked for it, but because you became the kind of person for whom asking is unnecessary. Pain also refines your aim. When you push through difficulty, you stop wasting energy on what isn't worth the struggle. You become selective with battles and careful with words. You stop needing the last comment, the quick win, the short applause. You learn to trade now for later, noise for clarity, the crowd for the craft. That calm presence people talk about, the weight someone carries into a room, comes from this. It's not an attitude, it's accumulated endurance. There's a reason discipline looks harsh from the outside. Waking early, training when no one's watching, turning work in that doesn't need your name on it to be recognized as yours, saying no to pleasures that cheapen you, holding silence when you could broadcast your hurt. It's all pain of a kind, but it's chosen pain, purified by purpose. You're not suffering randomly, you're investing deliberately, and investments compound. One day, the same people who doubted you will repeat your lines and imitate your habits. They won't remember when they decided to respect you. They'll only know they do. What do you do when the weight feels unfair? When progress stalls? When you've done everything right and life answers with a shrug? Marcus wrote to himself, "If it's endurable, then endure it. Don't add complaint to the burden. That's not romance. That's realism. Some doors open slowly, some never do. You can pound on them until your hands bleed, or you can build your own gate and make people walk to you. Pain clarifies which one you're doing." There's another kind of pain that earns respect. The pain of self-honesty, admitting where you failed, owning the missed reps, the lazy days, the cheap distractions, not dressing it up as fate, not blaming the world, just taking the hit and changing. That kind of courage is rarer than talent. People feel it. They trust it. Respect gathers there because truth is the ground every strong thing stands on. And yes, there are wounds that don't show, the private battles, grief you carry quietly, temptations you starve, fears you face without announcement. No camera will capture those, no algorithm will reward them, but the man you become in those hours is the man others will follow in daylight. Pain endured in the dark turns into authority in the light. If you're listening to this and thinking, "So what do I do tomorrow?" The answer is brutally simple. Choose one place to hurt on purpose for a better reason. 1. Hold your tongue when it burns to speak. Finish the session when your mind says, "Stop." Sit with the urge to be seen and let it pass unanswered. Replace the scroll with a page, the complaint with a set, the excuse with a plan executed at small scale but high fidelity. That is endurance at work. Measurable, repeatable, quietly transformative. Do not confuse attention with respect. Attention is loud, fast, and fickle. It flares and it's gone. Respect is quiet, slow, and cumulative. It lingers and it compounds. One makes you chase, the other makes you still. One empties you, the other fills you. The bridge between them is pain endured with purpose. You say you want respect. The world says, "Show me your scars. Show me where you kept going when it was cheaper to stop. Show me the lines you wouldn't cross when it would have been profitable to cross them. Show me the days you didn't feel like it and did it anyway. Then we'll talk." So here is the cold verdict. If you can't endure pain, you will chase approval forever and be granted neither peace nor respect. But if you accept pain as initiation, if you carry it with discipline, without theatrics, you won't have to ask for respect at all. You'll become the kind of man for whom respect is the only reasonable response. Endure, not to impress them, to become you. Because the man who masters pain does not need permission to be taken seriously. His presence is the proof.